Well, again, it's pretty impressive the way you bounced back, too, particularly the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think it wasn't hard to figure out what we didn't do well yesterday. And I feel like it's a simple or easy correction in terms of how we want to play. And I thought we did that for most of the game. Obviously, they're going to come out and try to give it a shot to come back. So, but yeah, overall, I thought it was a good game.
Now, is that something that gets addressed, Mika, or is it just a sense the room knows what they need to do? It's a new game.
Oh, obviously, we talk about it, but I think everyone knows it at this point, what we have to do, what we do well, and the things that makes us successful. And we didn't do a whole lot of that yesterday. And yeah, it wasn't a big meeting or a lot of talk about it. It was just go out there and play our game, and that's what we did.
And it's been 6 consecutive seasons with 20 for you. Nobody's done that since Roger Bear. So first off, congratulations, and I guess you want to just keep on trucking, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, just keep shooting, I guess. So,
good job.
Thank you.
Just what can you say about the job Yaro did, especially in the third period?
Incredible. It's not an easy game for him. Joked about it after the game. Don't see a whole lot of action throughout the 2 periods, maybe a little bit more in the second, but then he's calm, he's poised, he's obviously experienced. So although it's not an easy situation, he deals with it like a pro, and really saves us tonight as well.
The coaches have asked a lot, but just put me out in different situations, giving me a lot of leeway or whatever you want to call it. But I think it's just about kind of showing up and proving your spot, and when the opportunity comes, taking advantage of it.
Getting that experience of only getting a couple of the last seconds of the power play, is it difficult to get things going? Or how do you see it? I
think every opportunity is, like I said, a new one. I think I kind of had an idea of what I envisioned if I did get a chance, just getting pucks on net and kind of doing my job from up top. So my line mates out there with me made it pretty easy on me. We were working the puck around really well, Capo, Troops. So I think just kind of spread them out and get a puck on net, and Goody made a great tip there.
And it was a pretty impressive get back at it event for your club coming off of last night's game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously our last 3 games have been kind of all over the place, with the Dallas game in OT and the Montreal game last night. So I think coming out tonight and proving to ourselves that we can win this game is huge before we go back home.
Every game like that, you're glad you have a game the next night, so you can kind of wash that from your mouth. So I thought the effort tonight was obviously much better, and it's good to get a win.
And it seems that good things really happen when the puck moves and moves efficiently for your club.
Yeah, I think when we're playing fast and we're moving it, I thought we were defending really well, and it was leading to chances for us the other way. So I think that's when we're most effective, when we're playing hard in the D zone and we're defending well and competing, and ultimately it leads to scoring chances the other way.
And again, it's 4 consecutive wins for Yaroslav, backing up Igor. It's impressive also.
Yeah, he made some big saves, some really big saves at key moments in the game tonight. Even in the last 5 minutes, there was a few pucks that could have gone in the net that he didn't let it. So it was great to see. He's been playing awesome for us. So it's a nice luxury to have 2 goals.
So finally, you got your first career power play goal. Were the other coaches not using you right, or is that how that was working? Or?
I mean, I just needed one. Now look out. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was my first or not, but only took 450 games or whatever it was.
Congratulations, good stuff.
Thank you.
Hockey club on back-to-back nights.
Yeah, it was good. The first 2 periods we were pretty dominant, and I love the way we played. And they get that goal early in the third period, and it puts a little scare into you. But we played well, and we competed real hard tonight. So I like the win for sure.
Well, you mentioned the experience of your goaltender, your backup, and he was there in the important time in that third.
Yeah, he made some key saves in that third period when it was 3-1. So that's definitely big for our club, and he's been doing it. Like I said, I think that's 5 wins in a row from or something like that. So he's played well.
You get a goal from Kravtsov there, and it's one of those going to the net kind of goals. Is that something you really love?
Something you like when you see that happen, because we talk about getting to the net more and putting more pucks to the net, and so it was a good play by his line mates, and he went hard to the net and he got rewarded. So that's nice to see.
It seemed like he had a bunch of shots on goal too. Do you feel like he was particularly energetic tonight?
No, he played well. I mean, much better than the other night. I mean, he wasn't feeling good the other night. We talked about that, but no, he played a good, strong game.
You think Keandre Miller has done enough to stay on that second power play unit, maybe?
We're just going to spot people there in and out, and no, he's done a good job. I mean, Keandre's one of those kids, and when you put your units together, you look at stuff, and so, the last couple of games, he got some chances, and he'll get some looks.
6 consecutive seasons, 20 goals plus for Mika, but he does an awful lot more than just goal scoring.
Yeah, I don't even notice when he scores because he plays real good defensive hockey for us, face-offs, penalty kills, so he does it all, and he had another strong game tonight.